our brains become the stage of the drama and the rage. And I'm pretty medicated if you had to ask me. Sativa dreams got me singing songs like Lee, but a Band-Aid covers up the pain is all. Cause I'm going cuckoo bananas waiting for your call. Waiting on your call, so I'm hopping in my car. No speed limit, it won't take me too long. This shit could get a little spooky. Tell the neighbor there's nothing to see. I'm sliding through your streets and I'm swerving around them curves. I'm climbing through your hedges and I'm through the front door. Didn't I tell you not to panic? This shit isn't peculiar. I'm manic. Manifest, manifest, now I'm blessed. Life is sour, then it's sweet, like the lemon with the zest. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Sunday to all of the rebels of the revolution. If this is your first time, hello, hi, and welcome. This might be your first Kiki with me. My name is CourtneyRevolution. Welcome to a Kiki with me. Home of the Revolution Redemption, home of the Revolution Rehabilitation, and of course, home of speculation, not confirmation. Ooh, the campy jumped right out on that one. How are you guys doing on this kind of gloomy Sunday actually here in Los Angeles? The sun is not shining. The clouds are certainly clumped together and I'm kind of living just a little bit. I feel like I'm my most powerful when the days are gloomy. However, it is Pride Sunday, so we are gonna turn up, bam, just a little bit. We ain't gonna play no music because that is what happened last night. For you guys that missed out, be sure to, after this, check out my Pride party. It is still up, girl. We sat and we listened to so many bops. We listened to the bops from Now. We listened to some throwbacks. We did a little S Club 7. I did what's called a small town soundtrack section where I played some rock hits from small town radio USA that we all grew up with. So it was such a good time. We raised money for Black Trans Lives, the Marsha P. Johnson Institute. Such a fun time. We're gonna do it again in the future. We're gonna figure out the logistics of that. But hey, welcome. Be sure to check out merch down below if you haven't gotten it yet, the Speculation Not Confirmation merch. And how are you guys doing today? If this is your first time, let me just clue you in. I like to start all of my streams off with a little bit of positivity. So I'm gonna jump into the chat and see what you guys are talking about today. And then we're gonna get into a whole bunch of stuff today. Just to get it off my chest before we even jump into things, we're gonna talk about Shane. We're gonna talk about Jeffree. We're gonna talk about Willow and Jaden. We're gonna talk about Cupcakke. We're talking about Megan Thee Stallion. We're talking about Selena, that past life bitch. Oh yeah, y'all thought I forgot? Y'all thought I didn't listen to that? Y'all thought just because we didn't talk about it over at Holly Scoop that I didn't have no feelings? Well, get ready because we're definitely going to talk about that today. But definitely hold on tight and let's see what's going on in the chat. Christina Pink says, I feel like you don't like Holly Scoop as much anymore since Madison left. Is that true? No, that is not true. The truth is a lot of y'all don't like Holly Scoop as much since Madison left, and a lot of y'all are projecting that onto me. Me and my good sis Alex, we come and we do an excellent job and we do our best every single day. There are lots of complaints and honestly, I could care less at this point because I have told y'all, Madison has been on my channel and have told some of you guys to support us on our individual YouTube channels instead of nitpicking and being hypercritical of the morning tea. Like I said, that is my job, and so it's really kind of annoying every single day when there are people that are like really critical of Alex or really critical of me or like make sort of assumptions about how I feel or how I'm doing when y'all are never gonna know how I feel about my job because it's my job to come in and do the best job every single day. And I do that. So no more questions about how I'm feeling about Holly Scoop. Shout out to Madison Hill because she is still the queen of my heart. And she's doing fantastic over on her channel. Please be sure to check that out because she just started her Pop Off series and it's excellent. She talked all about Justin and his allegations, y'all. So be sure to check that out. But what are y'all talking about in the chat today? Kershell is saying, I have my mug ready and I am ready for the tea. Kaylin says, hello, Courtney. I don't know if you know, but Blood and Water is getting renewed for season 2. Thank the Lord. I'm so glad. For those of you guys that don't know, Blood and Water is like one of my newest favorite shows on Netflix. This isn't like sponsored. I just love it. I feel like all of the actors and actresses are like fresh faces that I know I haven't seen before. So it's been nice diving into like a fun, thrilling kind of mystery with all of these new characters. That's my show. If y'all haven't seen Blood and Water, y'all need to do that. Shout out to Tina and shout out to Gabby. Yes, Gabby is asking if we're gonna get into the dumpster. Yes, we're gonna talk about Khloe and Tristan and that Instagram. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. I also see my best friend Teddy J is in the chat. Oh my God, y'all, literally show Teddy J all of the love. This is literally like my real life best friend. And this is a good episode for you to be tuning in, Teddy, because we are going to be actually talking about Pride in just a moment, and I was going to talk about you anyway, so it's kind of excellent that you're actually watching my live stream today, because you can actually like tell the rebels of the revolution that like we have been through some fun and interesting Pride experiences together. But I see you, Andrea Skinner. You're awesome, Courtney, and thank you for the positivity that you share. Of course, it's what I'm here to do. It's time to hang out. You get what I'm saying? I see you, Music Lover. Her pop-up series is fire. Absolutely. Please subscribe. Check out Madison. She's a queen, period. Y'all are funny. Lisa said, that's why I'm here supporting you. Thank all of you guys that are supporting me. Like I've said in the past, supporting me on my own platform is directly supporting me. So you see me, I see you, we see each other. Y'all get what that means. I appreciate you guys that come and support me directly here when I'm just by myself. Like, I appreciate that, because it literally is just little old me. I do all of this, all of that over there too. I do all of that. Samantha saying support you no matter what. You guys are showing me all of the love. Thank you guys. Lizzie is saying, this week I love that I have learned to be vulnerable and willing to get my feelings hurt when it comes to going for what I want. And that's excellent. I don't like the feeling of what if. A lot of times I get like scared to do things because I'm always afraid that it's going to fail, especially when I do things by myself. I was saying that yesterday during the Pride party. But like the Pride party, I did it all by myself and it was super successful. So Lizzie, sometimes you gotta be vulnerable and strong enough to roll the dice to know that sometimes things may happen in your favor and sometimes they may not. But you always grow in whichever direction that decision is. You get what I'm saying? So shout out. And shout out to you, Alex, love the background, and shout out to you, Katie. I'll always show up to support you, and I really appreciate that. Be sure to check out Katie and Gabby's YouTube channels. I thought I saw Gabby say that she had uploaded a mukbang. Gabby, you eating, girl? What you eating? Everyone, make sure y'all subscribe to our people's channels, because the fact that y'all are creating is actually kind of cool. Okay, so it's time for the Revolution Redemption. And honestly, normally this is a part of the show where I take a celebrity that I drag throughout the week over at Holly Scoop and then I say something nice. However, this is Pride Sunday, and I feel like Pride has to be redeemed, right? There's so much going on in the world, and I really just wanted to well, first off, let's all thank Wesley, because this was Wesley's idea. The idea of Pride not really having to end just because June is over, right? So I remember my first Pride, I begged my mom to go. I took the bus into New York City by myself alone, and I met up with my godmother, and I saw the parade, and I saw all the men's, and I got my life. And I think that was probably like my senior year of high school, I believe. And I really value that experience, because once I went to Pride and I was able to see not only gay people, trans people, I saw people that looked like me, right? So I lived in the Pocono Mountains, where literally all I had was Teddy as a gay friend. So, I mean, I was always seeing Caucasian gay people in school, or, well, not really in school because they were in the closet, boo. But like on television, in media, I never saw people that looked like me. So I value that pride experience because once I did see people that looked like me and I felt like, oh, I sort of like belong, like there's a space in a world for me, I was able to take that pride that I, you puff your chest out once you're like, I'm not scared to be myself, and I have taken that energy and I apply it going forward. And that's sort of why I wanted to do that Pride live stream yesterday, because although it is Pride, it doesn't have to stop here. We should never stop trying to protect all Black lives, of course, but specifically our Black trans brothers and sisters. You guys, there are so many reports of Black trans people being harmed and they don't make it to the mainstream news, but if you're on Twitter, you have it, and I am glad that we were able to sort of raise money and awareness for those Black trans lives. So understand that being who you are is very important in time. When you're in a safe environment, you come out and you take that pride with you way past June. If you want to wear a rainbow in goddamn December, I salute you and I say, damn it, Kris Kringle, be gay. So thank you, Wesley, for that idea. I thought that was excellent as sort of like a redemption, because Pride sort of has the stigma of it's just one big party and that's it. And granted, me and Teddy, girl, we have partied on some Pride weekends, girl, bam. But it doesn't have to be just that. It can be the party, it can be the sex, it can be the glamorization, but also behind that, I look at it as sort of the reward for putting the work in. You get what I'm saying? So take that pride and you keep it pushing. Shout out to Samantha. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us all today, because we're going to get into some things. We're going to get into some things today, so don't you worry about that. But let's shift gears. Let me have a sip of this coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so let's get started, y'all. I ain't even gonna waste no time. Y'all said Selena, we gonna talk about Miss Selena. So Selena was on Past Life with Trevor Daniel, I believe his name is, and I really thoroughly enjoy the song, right? Let me say this. I wasn't listening to him like that prior, right? Like I wasn't a fan. I didn't have too much information, but when I hear Selena Gomez, my ears get hot and I start to listen. You get what I'm saying? So, I like the song. It definitely had a different vibe from what I was expecting. Like, I don't know. I want Selena to give me something that's going to make me shake my ass if it's going to be something new. However, I really enjoyed the back and forth on the verses. Selena sounds excellent on it. And it's nice to sort of see her do something that, to me anyway, felt organic. It didn't feel forced. It didn't feel like she was trying to be on trend. It didn't feel manufactured. Have you guys heard it? I like it. Tell me what you guys think in the chat. Yeah, shout out to Selena. She's been working. She's been using her platform to support Black lives, and that's something that I'm very I'm appreciative of. I know Selena in the past has sort of gotten a little bit of flack on comments that she's made in terms of the Black Lives Matters movement, right? I'm not blind to those things, you guys. I know about what she said. However, I can take note and notice that Selena, I feel like more so than a lot of celebrities. A lot of celebrities are doing their part, but really Selena, and I'll throw Ariana in there just because they're two women celebrities that have come to mind. They really have been, and Halsey, they've really been putting their foot in this Black Lives Matter movement. And I'm appreciative. So shout out to Selena Gomez. Everyone listen to Past Life. It's definitely a bop. It's definitely a bop. When you want to relax, when you just want something cool, you want to look out your car window while Selena is singing to you, it's definitely one of those. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams type bops. I liked it. So shout out. Tiffany says, I'm not a part of the community of Pride. Oh, wait, let me read. Tiffany says, I came out 3 years ago to my husband. I always knew, and he is super supportive. I came out to my twin sister 2 weeks ago, and that was a big moment. And when I publicly came out, some people told me I'm not part of the community of Pride. Well, Tiffany, don't you worry about that. Other people don't choose whether you're part of the community, you make that decision for yourself. So if you say, hey, I fall under this umbrella, I'm this, you're able to celebrate Pride. If you're an ally, you're able to celebrate Pride. Don't let other people tell you that you cannot celebrate Pride. I don't want to hear that. You tell them I'm celebrating, and you get your flag out and you wave it in their face. Say I'm not playing with you. Don't play with me, play with your kids. I say that all the time. But what did you guys think of Past Life? Let me jump in the chat. What y'all talking about? Lisa said, love it, sweet Selena. We came in real quick too. I thought would be Ham, then her, but it went I am her real quick first. Lisa, what the hell are you talking about? I can't even read today. Chriselle said, Kelly Clarkson said it best when Selena was on her show. She said that you don't have to be the best singer to touch people with your music. I absolutely agree by that because Selena is not the best vocalist. However, I thoroughly enjoy her music. Carla said that she sounded amazing. Shabria is agreeing. Shabria is like, I really enjoyed the song, honestly. And Christina is saying, I feel like this song represents her closing the chapter once more and pushing forward with her growth into her present and future self. And that's good. Isn't that what we all want? Like, right? So just to give some context, like Selena and Justin, two plants potted in the same pot, and then, you know, circumstances happen, and Selena as a plant had to be repotted, and now she's growing, and she's growing strong roots. She's growing strong green leaves, and that's a good thing. That's something that all people, when they are going through stormy weather in their life, we all want to sort of be able to grow our strong roots again and have big green leaves and feel healthy. So it kind of starts from the inside, and if singing and being creative is helping Selena heal even now, y'all know I support that. Self-care. Andrea says, thank you for being a voice to everyone that is afraid to be themselves. Of course, it's hard to be yourself, especially when you have the internet existing and people wanting to pull apart your every move. So, you know, be yourself. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. Okay. Now, let's move on. Let's talk about not a pony, but we gonna talk about a stallion. We gonna talk about Megan Thee Stallion. And y'all know I love Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like she has just giddied on up. She has giddied on up to the occasion. I really want you guys, before I get started, if you have heard Megan's brand new song, Girls in the Hood, let me know if you guys are here for it. Let me know in the chat. I'm very curious because I feel like there have been a lot of mixed reviews, right? So Megan Thee Stallion recently released her brand new song, Girls in the Hood, sampling Eazy-E. Very iconic moment in hip hop, I feel like. And we know that sampling is a very big deal. I love when the girls sample older music because I feel like when you do something like that, you tap in to sort of like a certain nostalgic part of your audience's brain, and then they're able to think back to like maybe good times with that old sample. I don't know. I think about stuff like that. But people, I feel like, are feeling kind of mixed. Do you guys feel as though Megan Thee Stallion could do something different? I've been seeing that critique a lot online. They're saying that all of her music sounds the same. They're saying that, is she gonna rap about something else? I feel like let Megan be the party girl, right? Like, why do y'all want to sort of put her in a box? I feel it's the same thing with like Saweetie. Y'all want her to sound like someone else, and if that's not what she wants to do, she doesn't have to do it, and maybe she can't do it. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Megan. If all of the rap girls all rapped about the same exact thing, we would all be bored. You get what I'm saying? So let Megan rap about being a hot girl. Let her rap about taking your daddy to the mall. Let her rap about her nether regions. She loves to rap about her nether regions. I don't know. I like her. I like Megan Thee Stallion. If you've heard Girls in the Hood, let me know what you think. There's a lot of drama sort of surrounding it, right? So Eazy-E's daughter sort of, I think she went on Instagram Live, and she was very upset, and a lot of people took it as her being upset with Megan, but she was more so upset with the people that are higher up that sort of clear her father's records to be sampled and used in other creative works, right? So she was saying, I'm not bothered by these dope ass artists that's making these dope ass pieces of merch or these dope ass songs. As long as y'all are paying homage to my father, I fuck with that 100%, right? What I'm bothered by is the people in the background who push the okay button and say, go ahead and drop it. We co-sign it. We write off on it. Because he got kids that y'all won't write shit off for. We've been trying forever. So you guys, imagine if, God forbid, someone that you really care about, that's a musician, they pass away and you want to do sort of like a cover, a tribute, maybe take a lyric and put it on clothes maybe. The daughters won't be able to just do that freely. They would have to go through all of this legal counsel and paperwork. And then you have someone like Megan Thee Stallion, who obviously is very talented, very popular, very hot at this moment. And she says, you know, I'm flipping songs right now. Can I have that beat? Or maybe her team puts in a request for it and they just sign off on it. I don't know how I would feel. I think I'd be pretty damn frustrated. However, at least her frustration is not misplaced. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people in the industry they were starting to pit her, this young lady, I believe her name is Remarkable. They were starting to pit her and Megan against each other, and I sort of didn't really understand because it's not Megan's choice. It's not her decision. So Remarkable also says, I got siblings that want to be doing so much stuff in the likeness of my father, but we can't. Unless we want to get some papers thrown on our table, a cease and desist. That shit's crazy. Somebody tell me how we stop that because we want our daddy's legacy. We do. That's awful. You guys, that's awful, and they're in a really tough situation, right? They can't even celebrate their father in any way because it's sort of become... like what? Like a legal game piece? Yikes. The industry is insane. I want to say shout out to JR Ripa. Hey, Courtney. Hey, thank you for the green hearts. You guys, if you're watching for the first time or if you've just joined us, feel free to give this video a huge thumbs up if you love the green chair chats. I do this every single Sunday at 12 p.m. noon Pacific Standard Time. And it's fun. We love to talk about pop culture and celebrities, a little bit of positivity, a little bit of speculations and not confirmations. It's really fun. It's a gag. It's something. So Faith Alvarez is saying, hey, Courtney, started working, so now I'm missing tea time and green chair chat, but we'll reheat and stream after work. Keep shining. Well, Faith, I can't be mad at that. Y'all, in case y'all are wondering, I done already broke the damn magnifying glass. Let me get it. Bam. Okay. Don't worry about working. Shout out to everyone that is getting their bag and is currently rewatching this on the rewind. I see you and I appreciate you. Tell me how your day was in the comments, because y'all know I love to read the comments and kiki to the kiki. Okay, now, you guys. Ooh. Melissa is saying, love Megan, but the song wasn't my favorite. Josie is saying, Girls in the Hood is bomb. So, I mean... I feel you. Kershell is saying, I'm not saying she's not a good rapper. She is, but her songs just aren't my cup of tea. I absolutely can be on board with that. Sometimes you just feel like you want a song that's saying shake your ass, shake your ass, shake your ass, and more. And other people are just not in the mood for that. Some people are exclusively into the more conscious rappers. Some people enjoy like a J. Cole or a Kendrick only, versus someone like a Megan Thee Stallion. I like her. She's definitely like Megan and Sweetie are my pregame gals. Definitely going to be playing their songs during the pregame. Ooh, shout out to Kat. Kat says, miss your pride party. Love ya. Kat, thank you so much, Kat. Thank you all of you guys that are watching and supporting. Y'all know I want to bring y'all this good discussion from the green chair. So I appreciate you guys that enjoy this every Sunday because I always have fun. But we're going to talk about somebody different now. Because I have something I need to say. And I'm not mad about it. But I need to tell y'all that we're going to take Cupcakke seriously. Listen. We're not doing this. We are taking Cupcakke seriously. Okay. In case you're sitting here like, who is Cupcakke? Never heard of Cupcakke. Suddenly I'm hungry. Let me sort of break it down for you. So, years ago, Cupcakke sort of burst on the scene, making these very vulgar and very erotic themed songs, and they would go viral, and I feel like that's sort of how she built up her audience. All these viral, hilarious, sort of outlandish songs. One of my favorite songs where I sort of was like, with her was LGBT. Oh my God, the year that LGBT came out, you guys, I played that song into the ground. Anyway, since then, I feel like Cupcakke has been making these strides to make more serious music so that people can take her more seriously. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know Cupcakke. Y'all know what she do. And so here's why I feel like, well, let me say this. She's dropped a new song and it's called Discounts, right? You need to get it. Cupcakke is rapping her ass off. She's giving you bars, she's giving you metaphors, she's giving you amazing production. Something else that I really like about Cupcakke specifically is that she is an artist that is not afraid to interact with her fans. She's always giving money away. She's like, if you bought my song, like, tweet me the screenshot without it being cropped, and girl, you might get $1,000 in your Cash App. Like, talk about redistributing the wealth. I believe through reading her story, I remember reading perhaps that she was in and out of shelters and she might have been homeless for a little bit. So to see her rise like this has been such a delight, such a treat. Definitely get Discounts. I also want to plug something else. If you're still on the fence about Miss Cupcakke and you're like, well, why would I want to listen to Cupcakke? Something that's interesting, right, is that years ago, Cupcakke revealed to us all that Atlantic Records, allegedly, hang on, speculation, not confirmation, because we haven't heard from Atlantic Records to my knowledge, but Cupcakke told us that Atlantic Records offered her, I believe it was $250,000 to create a diss record to Nicki Minaj, and she turned it down. So shout out to the female rappers that are writing and they're not going to take a check, a bag, a coin just to go against Nicki Minaj, because I feel like that's super corny. Like, why go against Nicki when y'all could team up together and become a Megazord and give us all of that? So definitely shout out to Cupcakke. Please stream and download Discounts, because if you want good, authentic hip hop, just bars, just straight metaphors, that is what you're definitely going to be looking for. Shout out to Cupcakke. Bam. Wesley saying, I remember this Atlantic tea. See? Wesley knows. Y'all, it was a really big deal. It was like Cupcakke and maybe Lady LaSure. They both had to come out and said that they were approached with a bag, like a huge bag. And all they had to do was diss Nicki Minaj, and I assumed that they would be taken care of and they would be catapulted into the spotlight. All of this over little old Nicki Minaj. Most of us taller than her, and people are going red in the face. Been going red in the face trying to get rid of her. It's insane. Insane. Okay, y'all. What else we gonna get into today? Let's get rid of Cupcakke. Bye, girl. Bam. Let's talk about... Y'all already know what we gonna talk about. We have to talk about Beyonce. Bam, bam, bam. One more time, Miss Ma'am. I said Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce. So Beyonce is here with Black is King. The trailer kind of leaked online and then she officially put it out. So it's inspired by The Lion King, and it's coming to Disney Plus on July 31st. It's based off of the soundtrack, The Gift, and that came out sort of with the movie. I don't know if y'all listened to that, but I actually sort of enjoyed it. Lots of people did not, which I found hella corny. It was very sort of African inspired. It was very motherland, you guys. So it does. Girl, what am I talking about today? Black is King is a celebratory memoir for the world on the Black experience. So the film is a story for the ages that informs and rebuilds the present, a reunion of cultures and shared generational beliefs, a story of how the people left most broken have an extraordinary gift and a purposeful future. You guys, Beyonce said, I am black as hell and y'all are all gonna know it. It's time to learn, it's time to educate, it's time to really put our heart and our soul into this. I'm very excited. I haven't been excited for a Beyonce thing like this in a very long time. It's gonna be on Disney Plus, which I feel like is super, super, super accessible. Like anyone is gonna be able to watch that. And basically, you guys, it's gonna be a visual album, and y'all already know how I feel about a good visual album. Can we flash back to B-Day? Them B-Day music videos, please. So Beyonce's visual album, it sort of reimagines the lessons of The Lion King for today's young kings and queens in search of their own crowns. The film has been in production for like a year with a cast and crew that represent diversity and connectivity. It pays tribute to the voyages of black families throughout time, and the album tells the story of a young king's transcendent journey through betrayal, love, and self-identity. Y'all, this is like something that I feel like all kids, of course, but specifically black kids, we needed this when we were younger. Young black millennials, I'm sure we wished for something like this when we were younger, right? And here is Beyonce truly giving us a gift to her community, to be consumed and shared by all, but really to shine a light on black people and black youth. And it's very exciting that Beyonce is just so unapologetically black. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable it makes people, because there are black people out in the world that are uncomfortable with being themselves, with being black, and Beyonce helps them love themselves a little bit more every single day. You know what I mean? I can appreciate that. Shout out to Sawyer! Oh my god, if you guys know Sawyer Knight, y'all, please, listen, Sawyer is a young legend. I feel like Sawyer, this time next year, should be a featured creator at VidCon. He says, love and miss you, Court. Can't wait to see you again. Can't wait to see you again, Sawyer. You obviously know that you're an icon, king of reactions, king of why don't we. He has an amazing family, an amazing mother, an amazing grandmother. If you guys want good content, genuine content, I feel like Sawyer is like the last of the good YouTubers left, and he's on his way. You get what I'm saying? So please subscribe to Sawyer Knight. He's sweet and iconic and a genuine kind of fella. So Wesley is saying the fact that in July we're getting Hamilton and Black is King. I live for this. Kat is saying she really is a queen, and JR Rippa is saying the time has come. Queen Bee will do it justice and change lives. I think I saw right before I went live, you guys, also that I believe Beyonce's mother also sort of put something out on Instagram where she was saying something to the effect of like, Beyonce, you're so obsessed with this. All of the money you're being spent. Are you sure that, like, you know, you're doing too much? And Beyonce said, she responded like, we need this. Like, I have to do this. It all comes back to the motherland or something like that, to the effect that she said. Either way, Beyonce is fantastic for this. And it makes me feel good that younger kids like my little brother, who's still like a young teenager, can see this and hopefully see himself in this content that Beyonce is creating. So, bam! Good job, Beyonce. Shout out to Blue Ivy, too. That's a good mom to have. Okay, you guys. I gotta crack open water for this. I have to stay hydrated because we're about to talk about somebody very thirsty. Let me crack this water open. Shout out to Ralph's purified drinking water. Shout out to Felicia. Hey, girl. I see you, ma'am. Okay, you guys. You already know. If we're talking about someone thirsty, let's not have this by the microphone. If we're talking about someone thirsty, we have to be talking about Tristan Thompson, right? And normally, I don't do the Kardashian thing on my channel, but like I feel like, why not? It's out there. Let's discuss Trashy Tristan. Get in the dump. So if you guys are new to the world of Kardashian, Jenner, Tristan Thompson is a basketball player that had a baby with Khloe Kardashian and basically has been serial cheating on her the entire time. Khloe takes him back. She's been quarantining with him all of this time. They're taking care of their daughter, True, and it is a very, 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 very big deal that Tristan has commented on Khloe's Instagram for her birthday. Now, what did Tristan say? As you guys can see, it is a photo of Tristan, True, and of course, Miss Khloe Kardashian. And he was just, speaking his truth. I'm wise enough now to know you came into my life to show me just what it means to be an incredible person. I appreciate how I am able to learn and grow because of you. I thank God for the beautiful and loving woman you are to everyone, especially our daughter, True. You deserve the world, Coco. True, and I love you, mama. Happy birthday. And then as you can see, Khloe, oh, this is so sweet, teen. And then Kim Kardashian also said, so beyond sweet. All right, you guys. We know that a lot of us... Oh, shout out to Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Jessica says, always here to support you, Court. I absolutely adore you. You're very special and not to mention cute as hell. Thank you, Jessica. Girl, I need a haircut so bad, Jessica. I know my barber misses me so badly. I need to go and give him some money, but not right now because the Rona is rampant. But when I do, then I'll really be looking snatched. But thank you. I really appreciate that. So we know that Khloe and Tristan have been isolating together. Here he is. He's wishing her a happy birthday. You guys, do we honestly think that they are waiting for some sort of green light for Chris to say, hey, we're back together? Because for those of you guys that are not understanding why this is news or why this is a big deal, so Khloe is acting a little foolish to me and some people in the audience. Although she has a child with Tristan Thompson, it is our belief that history shows that Tristan may potentially cheat on her again. He has sort of like an issue with fidelity, right? So, I mean, when do we think the green light period is going to happen for us to find out officially that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson are back together again? When do you guys think that's going to be? Are we waiting until the fall? Are we waiting until our first trailer from the show happens again? What is going on? I don't know. Brenda says he doesn't do this with his other baby mama, and I agree. And then Tamara is saying, what the hell? Quarantine season had to come in for him to realize she is an amazing person. Get the fuck out of here. He's trash. Tamara, yes! He's trash! True, your papa's trash and everybody knows it. Shout out to True, though. Gabby said in Tristan's comments, people were tagging Jordan Woods. Why? Annabelle's Life says they probably will reveal it for the mid-season finale. The mid-season premiere. I hope not, you guys. Contrary to popular belief, I really do want Khloe Kardashian to be happy, and I want Tristan to be happy. I just want them both to be in situations where they're both being treated right. You get what I'm saying? I feel like this is all sort of build up to like another Tristan thing, like another Tristan infidelity thing. I feel the same way about Scott and Courtney. You guys know, I say it on the morning tea often. Scott and Courtney, it's very much will they, won't they, will they, won't they. But like, y'all, it's old. Like we know Scott and Courtney are probably not going to get back together realistically. We know that Khloe and Tristan already are back together and Khloe will probably be pregnant by Christmas. Like, all I care about is like, what's Kylie up to? Like, Kylie, are you gonna sing background vocals on Drake's album or something, girl? Let us know the tea. See, Wesley knows. Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I agree. I just sort of feel like, what is the point of all of the spectacle of it all? We know the Kardashians already, right? They don't have to keep doing all of the extra. They don't have to keep doing all of the hoopla for us to like see them. You get what I'm saying? They do too much for us to even want to keeping up with them sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just get bored and I feel like it's like, ugh. Sawyer Knight said, did you hear about Emblem 3 coming back? I did not, but shout out to Emblem 3. Chloe, I know your sister turns everyone on. Wow, that's a hit, Sawyer. I might need to add that to my Revolution radio playlist for the next time I do like a little Saturday night fundraiser moment. We might need to put some Emblem 3. Shout out to them. All the girls from that time need to like come back. I know Hot Shell Ray put out something, but like, we need like a major splash from them. What's going on? And don't even get me started on that 5 Seconds of Summer with Modest Mess. Whew, y'all, that's a whole different brand, but we gonna have to talk about that a whole different day. Because now, y'all, it's time. We gotta talk about Shane. All right. If you're ready for this speculation on confirmation, please feel free to place a magnifying glass in the chat. As you can tell, I'm obsessed with my new prop. It matches my logo. The magnifying glass with the eye. If you're ready to get into the Shane, Jada, Jaden, Jeffree, I'm still trying to decide if I really need to discuss Blaire White right now, but I really don't think that we should, honestly. But it's about that time. I'm gonna take one more sip of this water because I know I feel like a lobster and I'm about to be dropped into some hot water. Hold on. Yeah, oh God, Andrea, I see you. Andrea, I see you, girl. Oh God. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Can we sip, y'all? All right. Here we go. The time has come. Bam. Let me hold on to this. Let me make sure we know who we talking about. Bam. Hold on. Oh. All right, you guys. We're talking about Shane Dawson right now. And before we get started with Shane, I want to say this. I don't want any harm, physical harm, to come to Shane Dawson. I don't want Shane to do anything rash. I do not want Shane to do anything that could impact not only himself, but Ryland, his family, his mother, who I'm sure is a beautiful individual. However, we do need to discuss what has occurred this week. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Jenna Marbles, beloved internet mom, she put out sort of this taking accountability video. She's saying, she basically canceled herself. Jenna Marbles, the way I looked at it, she canceled herself before other people were able to cancel her. She said, you know what? I've done these things in the past. It's not right. It was a very long time ago. I'm not that person. I have grown. And if you've been sort of like an audience member in the Jenna Marbles movie theater, you know that she's grown. You know that she would not hurt a fly. I've met Jenna Marbles myself, both as a creator and as someone that works in the food service industry. So Jenna Marbles at one time was my customer, and she has always 100% treated me with the utmost respect. She is an icon. Shout out to Julian. I'm sorry we got rid of the zoodles off of the menu. I wish that we could bring them back, Jenna. Heart going out to you. Now, don't y'all know, y'all, less than 24 hours later, this ragamuffin trollop got his ass up there, Shane Dawson, and basically did the same exact thing. He sort of went up there and was like, I was inspired by Jenna Marbles. Bitch, that was mistake number one. And you know what? Maybe he was speaking his truth. Let me try to be fair. You get what I'm saying? So let's keep it real. Let's keep it, we're just gonna, Shane in his video basically detailed that he has done blackface, he said the N-word, and then he also has acted out inappropriate things around children, is what I'll say. Now, what I'm speaking about specifically, this particular instance, is I'm not going to play the video because it's not exactly a family-friendly asset. You can find it online. You can find it on Twitter. Lots of outlets probably have the video. And it's a video of Shane Dawson diddling his skittle or miming the action around a poster of Willow Smith back when she was whipping her hair when she was like 11 years old. You feel me? I had never seen that before. Like a couple days ago, I was skeeved the fuck out. Sorry for my language, but we keep it real here. I was skeeved the fuck out. I thought it was gross. Lots of other things have sort of surfaced with Shane and the puppet. He has like y'all just understand that the rabbit hole when it comes to Shane Dawson is very It's a very deep rabbit hole. But of course, Shane went up there as like, you know, our anxious, you know, internet buddy and really tried to serve us. Childhood trauma is the reason why I felt the need to be racist and act like I abuse children sexually online, etc., etc., etc. To be honest, my first watch didn't make it through the whole entire video. I felt 3 minutes in, Shane was full of shit. I felt like the video came a little bit too soon. I know that I had been watching a couple drama channels just to sort of stay in the know, because I don't know whether I'm gonna have to discuss it at work or whether you guys were gonna want to discuss it here. So I've been sort of like in and out of the drama channels. Shout out to Sanders Kennedy. He's been keeping sort of the world, one of many that has been keeping the world sort of updated. And I had been hearing throughout the drama channels that there was supposed to be a huge expose on Shane and Jeffree this weekend, the weekend that we're currently in. So I found it felt to me, in my own opinion, you guys, it felt like it was a little bit calculated. I hate that he came right after Jenna, and he was like trying to mimic the same feeling that she was able to stir up in people. Maybe Shane hopped online and was like, well, everyone's forgiving Jenna and they feel like she's an unproblematic queen. Maybe I can get the same respect. I can get the same treatment. Hell no, Shane. Your ass was up there kikiing, playing with yourself around this Willow Smith poster. Also, you guys, the biggest thing for me, and this is the shit that blew all of the fucking candles off of the cake for me personally, was it's like Shane, Nikki, Limo, whoever the fuck that is, nobody, and someone else, whoever the fuck that is, nobody. And they're sitting up there and they're playing some sort of kiki offensive game where I guess they're pulling names out of a hat or whatever, and they gotta roast that person or say something offensive about that person. And they pulled Trayvon Martin's name out the fucking hat, which, y'all, why would Trayvon Martin be in this game and there's 3 white people sitting up there and y'all sitting up there playing a roasting game, pulling people's names out the hat? So first of all, for me, if it was any black person, y'all 3 white people don't need to be sitting up there roasting no black people, because anyway, let me move on. So they pulled Trayvon Martin's name out the hat, and then Shane says some shit like, maybe you wouldn't have got shot if your ass had a job or some shit like that. Now, that shit blew my mind. Now, I'm not gonna say this person's name, but this is the shit that made me hot, right? So I had someone on Twitter that I was mutuals with, and they had the dumbass nerve to tweet some shit like, South Park makes crude jokes all the time. Why does South Park get a pass and Shane Dawson don't? Bitch, they're not on fucking South Park. Cartman's not up there fucking. It's not the fucking same. The fact that y'all would say that there are people out there that would say Shane Dawson as a white person making fun of a dead black teen that was unfortunately gunned down, like, that's not the same as South Park. That's not the, like, y'all cannot equate what Shane has done to a joke. Y'all cannot equate what Shane has done to something funny. Y'all can't equate it to dark humor. Y'all can't equate it to well, he's just trying to cause shock value. Bitch, newsflash, yo ass ain't Howard Stern. Yo ass is Shane Dawson with the anxiety. So if yo ass ain't have the anxiety to stand up to all of these people that are up here saying this shit is wrong, yo ass shouldn't have did it in the first place. Period. I also want to reiterate one more time before we get into the Smiths that if you are not a black person, it is not your job. Your job right now is to stay in your motherfucking lane. It is not your job to sit up here and say, well, I'm with your whole chest. Well, I'm gonna forgive Shane because How are you forgiving an apology that's not meant for you? Explain that to me. Also, I do want to reiterate that it is okay for Shane to take accountability, right? It is okay for Shane to take accountability. Sure, whatever. If you want to call that taking accountability, Shane, sweaty ass, go off, right? However, it is the individual choice of every single person to decide whether they are going to support his raggedy ass or not. You will not be guilting me or bullying me or saying some slick shit online to the people that are like, bitch, we've been done with this shit. We're done with Shane. This shit is wrong. Y'all not gonna sit up there and then try to guilt trip somebody talking about some, you need to let people grow. Shane done had how many motherfucking years to grow, y'all? This bitch is 30-something years old. This bitch ain't no 16-year-old, sweet 16. Shane is a grown-ass man in his $1 million ass mansion trying to make little ass kids believe that he's poor so that y'all will buy his stupid ass, shiny ass merch that is being distributed by a fucking racist. That is what has been going on, y'all. Y'all all tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, now, y'all done got the basis of what's been going on, right? Shane's apology to me was bullshit. Feel free to feel how you want, right? And it's fine. It's a safe space. Y'all feel how y'all want and discuss in the chat. But we gonna move on, right? So this video with Willow Smith and Shane, that video has been circulating and circulating and circulating and circulating. And now we have some sort of response from the Smith family. Now, first of all, let me say this. Y'all ain't ever gonna catch me online. Not like I ever would, but y'all certainly ain't ever gonna catch me online saying nothing bad or doing nothing bad when it comes to the Smith family. Y'all know how many episodes of The Fresh Prince done got me through my life? Y'all know how many Will Smith movies I done seen? You know how many times I done streamed Will Smith's song? You know how Miami is still a bop? So just to let y'all know how I feel, I love me some Smiths. All of them. I love Red Table Talk. I love Jada. I love them. I wish I had my own table, y'all. It might be the neon green table or something. No. But anyway, the Smiths got a word of what was going on with Shane when the video was circulating, this, that, and the third. And so let me get my moment together. So both Jada and Jaden responded. And so Jada is saying to Shane Dawson, I'm done with the excuses. Jaden is saying, Shane Dawson, I am disgusted by you. You sexualizing an 11-year-old girl who happens to be my sister is the furthest thing from funny and not okay in the slightest bit. Jaden goes on and says, this man was also doing blackface on the regular. As the youth, we need to support creators who support us and our morals. This is not okay. Bam. Now, what's to happen now, y'all? I do find it very interesting that Shane made sure that his apology was out before this weekend. Just to flash back. Remember, the drama channels were saying there was going to be some sort of expose about Shane and Jeffree this weekend. Some sort of expose. What I'm noticing, y'all, normally this YouTube stuff, it does not leave YouTube. It's very foreign to me when I see like Entertainment Tonight being like James Charles and Jeffree Star. It's very strange to me. I saw one of my favorite blogs ever. I really, really, really love this blog. Love B. Scott. Love me some Love B. Scott. Love B. Scott picked up this story. Variety picked up this story. The Hollywood Reporter picked up this story. So like, this is a big deal. This is not something to play around with. This is not a little kiki thing. This is not a little he's canceled. This is like a big deal. This is a grown-ass white man sitting up here pretending to play with himself in front of a poster of an 11-year-old girl that is beloved by the black community. Like, I don't understand how y'all thought that shit was gonna be funny. You get what I'm saying? So what happens now, you guys, right? My biggest question right now is Shane and Jeffree are supposed to be like this, right? Through thick and thin, right? Jeffree, when his friends are on the uprise, oh my God, you best believe Miss Jeffree's gonna be there like, yeah, that's my bitch, because we're #1. Like, for example, when Tati put out Hey Sister, for those of y'all that don't know, Tati Westbrook put out Hey Sister, and it was a whole thing about James Charles, this, that, and the third. Girl, y'all gotta catch up. That was last year. Remember when Jeffree was up? I think he was like up in the plane like, yes, God, girl, how many subscribers you got? Congrats, girl, to the millions, girl. Now that Shane is down and out, now that Shane has been put in the grinder because the girls are grinding him up, y'all know when I do this, y'all know what this mean. They put Shane in the grinder, y'all. They grinded him up. Where is Miss Jeffree? Where is Miss Jeffree to buy Shane up on out of this? Where is Miss Jeffree with some sort of redemption arc? Where is Miss Jeffree with some sort of receipts that's proven that all of the stuff that has come out about Shane is not exactly what it is? Where is Miss Jeffree? Where is she? Where is Miss Jeffree to defend his friend, his best friend Shane? Y'all done went to the bank. Y'all done took all these babies' monies with the backpacks and the lip gloss and the color story of the palette. Y'all done made the little babies sit up there and watch 7 hours of bullshit because y'all done sat up there and put in the trailer, ooh, yeah, we're watching Dramageddon and we're crying because it's so dramatic. Meanwhile, Shane, allegedly, my magnifying glass is really for real quaking now. Meanwhile, your ass was behind the scenes allegedly talking shit about James Charles anyway, and your ass was behind it. So what was y'all planning to do? Here's the question, y'all. Here's the real speculation, not confirmation. What was y'all planning to do with that footage that y'all originally had in the trailer? Was it gonna come out that y'all were behind it and that's why you decided to not put it in the full? Because that's my speculation, not confirmation. One of these best friends in the background that done come forward, all these people that done came forward, they would have come out and said something to disprove something in that content. You get what I'm saying? Y'all think that y'all slick and y'all not. Y'all just dumb, white, and rich. And that's what the YouTube community has done. But guess what? Somebody better call Susan. Time's up. Sick of this. I'm so sick of this. Now, real quick before we go, we got Blaire White, and she put out her video just now, right before we went live. And basically, she's saying that she got on a FaceTime with Jeffree Star, and Jeffree Star played her the voice note of somebody that said that they were assaulted by James Charles. If y'all want my opinion on it, the way I look at it as, unfortunately, perhaps, maybe, speculation, not confirmation, Miss Blaire White, you were set up. Jeffree, again, wanted to bring James back up to the forefront with this allegation shit again. You get what I'm saying? So that he can get dragged and potentially take more attention and heat off of him. You get what I'm saying? Stop letting Jeffree use y'all as a pawn. Stop being led by money and clout and just be honest and tell the truth. You get what I'm saying? It might not get you the biggest bag in the end, but it damn sure will help you sleep better at night. All of these videos of these babies, these young men and women coming out, I'm so scared. I don't want to talk about Jeffree. I'm so scared. And he has so much money and blah, blah, blah. Time's up, bitch. I'm over it. Now somebody call Susan and ask Susan, the head of YouTube, what we're going to do about this. Because Shane been getting away with this for how many years? Y'all done let Jeffree infiltrate it, and it's been nothing but a shit show ever since. And we're exhausted. I'm tired. Where's Desi Perkins and her baby? Where's Jackie Aina? What's Manny doing? Like, can we get a reshuffling? Can we get a reshuffling? Can we just have fun again on the internet? Like, why does this need to be like such a cesspool of negativity? Like, get Shane's ass out. Sorry, not sorry, y'all. Get Shane's ass out. Get Miss Jeffree's ass out too. And let's get like some sort of reshuffling, y'all. If y'all are after watching this, can you let me know some of your favorite YouTubers down in the comments, and then maybe we can sort of like promote them and raise them up. Because this shit is bullshit and I'm tired of it. And I'm not a drama channel by any means, but I definitely knew that I wasn't about to sit up here for this whole entire hour and not address the mess that is Miss Shane Dawson and his BFF Jeffree Star. Goodbye. Yeah. So, I didn't mean to go Super Saiyan on y'all asses like that, but I'm just over it. I would rather see awesome black creators at the top again. It doesn't have to only be black creators, but I damn sure know that all of this bullshit has been stopping a lot of the iconic beauty girls that I know from rising to the top. So, Kim, you guys, listen. Kim, you have said something very excellent. Kim has just named one of my favorite channels. The Impressive channel is one of my favorite channels. I believe she just hit 1 million views. She is a legend. She is an icon. She's gonna give you the stories of what's going on today. She's gonna give you a documentary. She literally does it all. Please subscribe to her channel. Do y'all like this magnifying glass? Because I'm kind of lit and I'm living for it. I'm gonna skedaddle, you guys. I can't believe that the hour almost basically went by that fast already. If you guys have anything that you guys want me to say it in the chat right now before I go. If you're after watching, please tell me your favorite part of this episode down in the comments so that we can key and like, I don't want y'all ever to feel like left out or you don't have that like interactive moment with me. So if you're after watching, if you had a long day at work, if you're just waking up on the other side of the world, hey, good morning. Hey, if you had a long day at work, you made it. Welcome home. Let me know your favorite part. And yeah, tell me all of your favorite YouTubers in the chat, in the comment section below. Shout out to Felicia. Shout out to Sawyer. Shout out to my best friend, Teddy J, for showing up. Before I forget, oh my God. I have a podcast that I do with my best friend Felicia. I always forget to promote it here, but it's very important that you guys go and listen to it. It's called Overheard in the Pantry. It's probably the place that I am the most personal on the internet outside of this. It's a lot of fun. Me and Felicia have lots of real, honest friendship conversations. So if you don't have any friends, you definitely can be our third and listen in on the Pantry. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, all the podcast places. It's called Overheard in the Pantry. Wesley is saying, I love Zachary Campbell, Denzel, Ricky, AJ, Dante. You done named everybody that you named as an icon. Everybody that you named as an icon. I want to meet Dante so bad. Sorry, y'all. I'm not going to stretch this out, but shout out to all of the Black YouTubers. Leave them in the comments. I'm going to skedaddle. Until next time, you guys, don't you forget that my name is Courtney. The world keeps spinning and so shall you. Thank you for joining me here in the Revolution Detective Agency for another Kiki with Mimi. Bam! Stay safe. Please wash your hands. And until next time, I'll be seeing ya. Bye, you guys.